Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to introduce you to the Huion Kamvas Pro 19. I'm going to give you my opinion, show you how I received it, how it works, and the different ways I've been using it for the past few weeks now. And let me tell you, it's amazing. This is the Kamvas Pro 19. It features an 18.4-inch 4K UHD display, an anti-sparkle glass surface, and 10-point finger touch support. It also comes with 2 pens and a key dial for shortcuts and controls. So this is how I received it. The tablet came securely packed inside an outer shipping box, and I have to say, the packaging was really well done. On top we have the user guides, and underneath that the tablet itself very well protected. Next up are the cables, 2 USB-C cables, and a 3-in-1 cable that combines power, USB and HDMI into a single connection. There is also a power adapter, so you can use it no matter where you are in the world. Here we have the pen case. And yes, you get 2 pens, not just one. The packaging here is really nice as well. Inside there is a standard pen and a slimmer one. You also get replacement nibs, which is super helpful depending on how much you use the pens, and the little hole in the case is there to make changing nibs easier. And there is a drawing glove and a cleaning cloth. And finally we have the key dial along with its USB-C cable. In terms of build quality and overall feel, everything, the tablet, the pens, the key dial and even the cables, feels very premium and well made. The tablet itself has an aluminum body that feels really solid and well built. It's not too heavy, but not super lightweight either. It weighs around 2 kg, which gives it a sturdy premium feel on the desk. It's also surprisingly slim. While it's obviously not something you would carry around in a backpack like a small tablet, it's still easy to move around the studio or transport between home and the office. In my case though, it's staying right here in the studio. On the back there are 4 screw mounts if you want to attach it to an external stand. On the sides you will find 2 built-in foldable legs that pop out like this. Once it's set on the desk, it stays firmly in place and doesn't slide around. On the right side there are 2 USB-C ports and a headphone jack. Up top you will find the power button along with a switch to enable or disable multi-touch, which we will take a closer look at later in the video. Alright, let's connect the tablet to my laptop. Since this is a 4K display, it requires a power supply. Unlike smaller, more portable tablets, you can just power it through USB-C alone. The cable with the red tip is for the power, while the other cable handles the connection to the laptop. I have already installed the Huion tablet driver, and as you can see, the tablet is detected right away. Through the driver, you can adjust various settings, including customizing the pen pressure curves to fit your drawing style. I have to say, I really love how big the screen is. The display is vibrant and sharp, and the anti-glare surface makes a huge difference. There are almost no reflections. With 4K resolution, that's over 8 million pixels, giving an incredibly high PPI, pixel per inch, and super detailed visuals. Of course, if needed, you can scale it down to 2K or Full HD, but for the best experience, 4K is awesome. You can easily switch between color modes by holding down the power button for a couple of seconds. The tablet offers sRGB, Adobe RGB, DCI, P3 and more. You can also adjust the brightness, contrast and saturation, or choose from presets designed for gaming or watching movies. For illustrators, the colors you see on the screen are incredibly true to life. When it comes to resolution, this display packs an impressive pixel density into a compact screen, delivering sharp, richly detailed visuals that feel beautifully immersive. The overall clarity makes every brush stroke and fine detail stand out, and the color reproduction is simply gorgeous. You can enable the multi-touch screen using the slider next to the power button. In my case, it didn't work right away when I first connected my laptop. I had to activate it through the settings on my laptop first. Once enabled, you can interact with the tablet using your fingers, just like a touch screen. And if you prefer not to use touch or want to avoid accidental input while drawing, simply turn the slider off. The pressure sensitivity of the pens is incredibly precise. You can make super light stroke or press harder for bold lines, and the tablet picks up even the smallest variation almost instantly. Plus, you can fine-tune the pressure curve in the software so the pen responds exactly the way you need it. I have read that the PenTech 4.0 technology significantly improves control and sensitivity. Since this is my first Huion tablet, I can't personally compare it to older models, but long-time users report that it's a noticeable upgrade, smoother and more responsive than ever. The pens also have programmable buttons, which I love. For example, I can draw normally, then press one button to switch to eraser mode, and when I release it, I'm back to drawing instantly. Another button opens brush settings. You can actually program these buttons however you like. Just open the Huion driver, select your pen, and assign each button to the function you want. It's incredibly flexible and really enhances the workflow. Now let's talk about the key dial. If you're not familiar with it, think of it as a compact programmable mini keyboard that connects via Bluetooth. It's designed to speed up your workflow and reduce repetitive tasks, which is especially helpful during long work sessions. It makes everything more efficient and productive. There is a small button on the key dial to turn it on, and once it's connected, you will see it on the Huion driver alongside your tablet. From there, you can customize all the keys to suit your workflow. For example, you can use this to zoom in and out, rotate your canvas, scroll, or adjust brush sizes without interrupting your drawing. It's a simple tool, but it really adds a lot to the overall workflow and makes the drawing experience smoother. Over the past few weeks, I've been using the Huion Kamvas Pro 19 for a variety of tasks, but mainly in Photoshop. I have done some illustrations, and I have to say, there's plenty of space for drawing anything. And drawing on it is a real pleasure. The screen size is fantastic, the angle is comfortable for long sessions, the resolution is just amazing, the pens feel incredible, and the features really cover everything I need for digital sketching and illustration. It was also surprisingly good to use it with AutoCAD or SketchUp. I could program the buttons on the pens and the key dial for shortcuts, which made working in these programs much smoother. For example, in AutoCAD, I assigned my most used commands to specific buttons for quick access. In SketchUp, I used the push-pull tool constantly, so I programmed one button to the letter P. Now I can select it instantly. Another button switches to the pen tool, so I can go back and forth between drawing and modeling without breaking my workflow. It's a small thing, but it really speeds up the work. And that's it for this video. I can clearly say the Huion Kamvas Pro 19 is a professional-grade tablet that truly delivers. If you're looking for a drawing tablet for long-term use with an immersive drawing experience, then this is the tablet you might need. Let me know what you think. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to check this out. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!